As we gear up for another thrilling season of San Francisco 49ers football, we find ourselves at a crucial juncture. Kyle Shanahan is stepping into his 10th season as head coach, a milestone that ties him with the legendary Bill Walsh for the longest tenure in the franchise's illustrious history. It's a testament to Shanahan's resilience and his deep connection with this storied organization. However, the question looms, is there any merit to the whispers circulating about his future? Where are you watching from today? And what are your thoughts on Kyle's longevity with the team? Let's dive into the intricacies of the situation. Shanahan's commitment to the 49ers is unmistakable. "I'm good coaching and I love coaching," he proclaimed back in March. Despite the physical toll that comes with such a demanding role, he remains energized. His family, he jokes, would probably prefer he stay busy with the team rather than be at home too much. This speaks volumes about his passion and the balance he has struck in his life. Yet, behind the veneer of stability, there are murmurs that suggest Shanahan's position is not as secure as it seems. In his decade at the helm, Shanahan has led the 49ers to 4 NFC Championship Games and 2 Super Bowls, consistently placing this team among the NFL's elite contenders. Under his guidance, along with general manager John Lynch, the franchise has built a culture of success and stability in Santa Clara. Owner Jed York has publicly stated his desire for Shanahan to remain with the organization for the long haul, which should quell any doubts about his immediate future. However, context is crucial in the NFL, a league known for its cutthroat nature. Recently, a senior writer from SB Nation placed Shanahan on a list of coaches potentially on the hot seat for the 2026 season. This perspective is contentious to say the least, especially considering the circumstances he has navigated. The writer drew a parallel to Andy Reid's journey, suggesting that sometimes a fresh start is necessary for coaches to achieve the ultimate success. While Shanahan's track record of navigating injuries and fielding competitive teams deserves accolades, he was even named Coach of the Year by that same writer. There's an undeniable pressure that accompanies unmet expectations. Indeed, Shanahan's win percentage, hovering around .550, is a statistic that cannot be ignored, especially when the team consistently enters the season with championship aspirations. If the 49ers were to fall short again, particularly if they fail to make a deep playoff run, the clock might start ticking on Shanahan's tenure. But let's be clear, any discussion of Shanahan being on the hot seat is predicated on the assumption that he hasn't delivered a Super Bowl victory, rather than a complete collapse of performance. Richard Sherman, former NFL cornerback and a player under Shanahan from 2018 to 2020, unequivocally dismissed the notion of Shanahan facing any heat if the 49ers were to miss the playoffs in 2026. Absolutely not, he stated emphatically, arguing that Shanahan's reputation is firmly intact among NFL circles. Sherman believes that if Shanahan were ever to be let go, it would open a frenzy of interest from multiple teams, attesting to his elite status as a coach. "There's a reason people think about him and hold his name in such high regard," Sherman remarked, reinforcing the idea that while Shanahan may be judged for not winning at all, he is undeniably a factor in the league. For fans clinging to the idea of Shanahan's potential departure, it's worth considering the examples of long-tenured coaches like Mike Tomlin and John Harbaugh, both of whom have Super Bowl rings yet face speculation about their futures. The NFL landscape is unpredictable, and while Shanahan's position seems solid now, the winds can shift quickly in this league. As we dissect the ongoing narrative surrounding Shanahan, it's clear that while he has built a formidable team, the expectations continue to escalate. The 49ers faithful know that to be in the conversation for the ultimate prize, consistent excellence is mandatory. The stakes are high, and the pressure is palpable. But for now, it appears that Shanahan remains firmly entrenched at the helm. And as we transition from this topic, let's shift our focus to another pivotal element of the 49ers' journey this season, a significant player decision that could alter the trajectory of the team's aspirations.
The San Francisco 49ers are stirring the pot in a big way as the offseason unfolds, particularly in their wide receiver core, which has seen a significant transformation since last season. The departure of Kendrick Bourne to the Arizona Cardinals and the uncertain fate of Jauan Jennings, who remains unsigned after hitting free agency nearly 2 months ago, has left fans wondering about the future of the receiving group. But there's no need to panic, 49ers faithful. The franchise has made some bold moves, notably bringing in future Hall of Famer Mike Evans and Christian Kirk to bolster the lineup. Both signed at less than what Jennings was reportedly eyeing. This is a clear statement from the front office that they are committed to enhancing the offensive firepower. Among those still vying for a spot on the depth chart is Ricky Pearsall, entering his third year on a rookie contract. He's projected to take on a significant role, likely stepping in as either WR2 or WR3. With DeMarcus Robinson returning for his second season, and newcomers Jordan Watkins and Jacob Cowing in the mix, the 49ers have positioned themselves strongly at wide receiver. However, the decision to draft De'Zhaun Stribling as their first selection, trading down to snag him at the 33rd overall pick, has sparked a debate among analysts and fans alike. Stribling's selection has been met with mixed reviews. Many viewed the pick as a reach, given that he was projected to go in the fourth round. Yet, former general manager Scot McCloughan, a respected voice in the football community, firmly backs the choice. "I liked him quite a bit, to tell you the truth," McCloughan remarked. He went on to highlight Stribling's size, speed, and ball skills, all pivotal traits that could make him a valuable asset for the team. McCloughan's analysis is clear. "I'd take Stribling in a heartbeat over Cooper," he stated, underscoring Stribling's ability to be versatile, running both vertical routes and making those tough catches. This praise from McCloughan should not be overlooked. He emphasizes that Stribling has the potential to be a starter in the league, backed by a good catch radius and impressive physical attributes. While expectations for Stribling's rookie season might be tempered by the depth chart, it's essential to remember that the 49ers have endured injury woes in recent years. If history repeats itself, Stribling could see his role expand significantly, giving him a chance to showcase why the 49ers felt he was worth that second-round pick. As we dive deeper into the dynamics of the 49ers receiving core, the question that remains is whether this revamped group can deliver the explosive plays that the fans crave. Will Stribling rise to the occasion if called upon? Or will he find himself buried under the depth chart? The optimism surrounding his potential is palpable, and with the right opportunities, he could emerge as a key contributor in the coming season. Stay with us as we continue to unpack the latest developments for the San Francisco 49ers, keeping you informed and engaged as the season approaches. As we dive into the final segment of today's coverage, it's crucial to unpack the intriguing choices being made in the NFC West, specifically regarding the Los Angeles Rams. Head coach Sean McVay recently revealed that if they had believed drafting wide receiver Mekhi Lemon or tight end Kenyon Sadiq would have catapulted them towards a Super Bowl this season, they would have made those picks. Instead, they opted for quarterback Ty Simpson, whom they see as a potential long-term solution under center. What does this mean for the 49ers as we look ahead? And where are you watching from today? Leave your comments below with your thoughts on this news. McVay's comments are telling, showcasing a blend of ambition and pragmatism. While there is an immediate need for offensive power in Los Angeles, the Rams have made a calculated decision to invest in their future. There's a lot of deliberate discussions and conversations, McVay stated, highlighting the depth of their strategy. Yet, one can't help but critique whether the Rams are perhaps too focused on the long game when the present is so critical in a division that has seen the 49ers rise to prominence. Let's dissect that decision-making process. While the Rams have talented players like Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua, who McVay believes will shine even brighter this season, the reality is that relying solely on established stars isn't a foolproof plan. The San Francisco 49ers, with their formidable roster depth and explosive playmakers, can capitalize on any weaknesses that may emerge from the Rams' shift in focus. It's a classic case of delayed gratification, but in the cutthroat NFL landscape, should a team really be prioritizing the long-term over immediate success? Simpson's addition is intriguing, but it raises questions. Will he be able to step in and contribute effectively, or are the Rams simply hoping he develops into the star they envision? In a league that thrives on winning now, this gamble could backfire spectacularly if the Rams fall short this season, especially against the 49ers who are looking to dominate the division. Looking at the 49ers, they are poised to take full advantage of the Rams' indecision. With a solid foundation built on elite defense and a potent offense, San Francisco has the tools to make a deep playoff run. The 49ers know how to capitalize on their opponent's weaknesses, and if the Rams are still trying to find their way with a rookie quarterback while the 49ers are fine-tuning their championship-caliber roster, it could lead to significant advantages in head-to-head matchups. As we wrap up this segment, it's clear that the decision-making process in Los Angeles will be closely monitored. The 49ers must remain vigilant, ready to exploit any cracks in the Rams' strategy. The stakes are high, and every decision counts as the season progresses. So, what do you think, 49ers fans? Will the Rams' focus on the future come back to haunt them this season? Are you confident that the 49ers can maintain their momentum and capitalize on rivals' missteps? Comment below with where you're watching from and your thoughts on this pivotal moment in the NFC West. Don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth analysis and commentary on the San Francisco 49ers and the league as a whole. Your insights matter, and together we'll keep the conversation going about our favorite team and its journey this season.